Oh, we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm a little bit late. Traffic from Wales has been... Where are we going? There we are. Traffic from Wales has been horrific, but we've missed, 90 seconds of the game, so I do apologise for that. I've literally burst through the door. So welcome in, one and all. We haven't missed anything. A couple of box kicks, and that's about it. And I say that, and I've missed the penalty. So Dan Bigger is just lining up the kick now. What are we saying? 83% in the first test, 75% in the second test. It's a bit. It's a bit of a tester to start with, but there we go. Here's what it is. Let's get ball tracking for you. Oh, is it sails wide? No good. Oh, not the start we wanted. How are we all anyway? Are we good? I hope we are. I've, as I say, just got back from Wales. As Lions regather the ball just outside the South Africa 10. Had a few days down there with the family. It was nice. It was nice. Just chillaxing. It was my birthday yesterday, so celebrated that. There we go. We've got a bit of ball tracking as well as Bigger puts one up in the air. 3 minutes 21 on the clock if you're following along. It's a sloppy regather, and the Toji can't make the tackle. Neither can Ali Price, and then Bundiaki with the seatbelt. So just the penalty. Yeah, clear contact with the shoulder. No complaints to be had there by anybody. And we move on. South Africa with fine touch. Go short. It's never straight. It's never straight. Nigel Owens was straighter than that one. And we will come back. There we go. Sam Warburton just pointing out that the Lions are trying to up the tempo for South Africa into... oh, someone knocking on my door. Bear with me. You right? Okay. Oh, how very rude in a Lions test. Right, anyway. Lions carry up through Bundiaki. Courtney Laws goes absolutely nowhere before he's monstered. Lions just going sideways, really, not really making any success in these 5 phases. In fact, if anything, they've been driven back to their own 10. And up goes Price with the high ball. Bounces off of Van der Merwe's shoulder out to Willie LaRue. And Pollard will put boot to ball and we'll have a line out. Great defence from South Africa there to hold the Lions line, not let them gain even an inch. Right, so line-out maul is sacked, but Tom Curry with a cheeky little step beats the first and second defenders, and then is brought to ground, and Furlong will have a go again, not going forward. So instantly Ali Price opts for the old Bootaroonie. And turnover for the box from the box kick. And Reinach will now go up to the air. And there's bodies everywhere, so we're going to have a scrum. It's going to be a put in for the Springboks. So, come on then. We've got 12 of us in here. Who is going to take home the tour? Who's going to win the series from here? 8 minutes into this one, we've seen the intent, which seems to be more of the same. So who's going to have it? Right. Here we go. Jazzy Josh is in the house. Welcome in, buddy. He thinks this is going to be Lions. Gav Stout's in as well. He thinks the Lions are going to take it as the scrum collapses, and we'll have the reset. As Ben O'Keefe wants none of that. He's saying, yeah, that all happened on your side, sir. Right. Again, mortar marks all over the pitch. Just from that last scrum. Or maybe it was the last breakdown. But wherever the players are putting their feet, the turf is just tearing up. It's in awful condition. As South Africa are able to spring this one out through the 12 channel. Must start then with finds a hole. Pollard shows the dummy and then gets the offload to Willie LaRue inside the 22 now. Colby plays 9 as South Africa look to up this tempo. Advantage coming for not rolling away. And they've got the overlap. Oh, Am, a little bit greedy. And they'll knock on and we'll come back for the not rolling away. Oh. Box looking dangerous, ball in hand. That's not what you want to see. As a Lions fan, that's not what you want to see. And Dan Biggar is in a lot of pain. Dan Biggar is down in a lot of pain. That's, again, not something you want to see. It's a great offload off the floor from Pollard. And, yeah, Toji doesn't really release at all. I think this might be Dan Biggar's day done. He's took a... Well, I don't know what he's done to his ankle. Nothing obvious in the replay, but he's in quite a lot of discomfort. Who didn't roll away? I think it was a Toji. It wasn't really clear, to be honest. David, welcome in. I can't help thinking it would be South Africa. We have to be creative and go for it. I'd rather lose that way or maybe win. You're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, we have to be creative. We have to be more creative, but we have to also be more clinical. Like the high, if we're going to go for the aerial battle, then you have to win the ball in the air, and we're just not winning those contests. Bit bigger, desperately trying to stay on the field, but it doesn't look good. Finn Russell, no, he's coming off. He's coming off. He's done. He can't put any weight on it. So that looks like the end of Dan Bigger. So it's what we've wanted to see, or it's what people have wanted to see from a creative point of view. Here comes Finn Russell. It's a huge blow to the Lions to lose Dan Bigger. But here comes the Russ. Here comes Mr. Iron Brew. He's on. He's chatting them up already. He wants to know what the score is. He wants to know. What's what. 70 minutes to play. He's easily capable at this level of playing 70 minutes. That's not going to be an issue, I don't think. But South Africa are going to take the 3 points, and they'll get those quite comfortably. Straight down the middle. No problem. No problem at all. So 3-0. First blood to South Africa. Not ideal. Not ideal. But we roll. It's a long way to Tipperary. All right, off we go. We're underway again through the boot of Finn Russell. He puts it straight down the middle, and everybody trying to hold the South Africa. I didn't see who it was, but he basically got himself horizontal and over the top of his jumper, and everybody, even the Lions, were trying to keep him up, prevent him from landing on his head, which is, it's nice to see that safety element. And here comes Liam Williams then from the kick, and he's up and over halfway, and he's been absolutely slotted. And well, how's he got that from there? And it's a penalty, blatantly in at the side, and it's been given for not releasing. And Finn will nudge this one further down the field. So, who watched New Zealand Australia this morning? I caught 10 minutes of it while I was packing the tent away. It looked like a bit of a tasty game, but just Australia were a little bit lackadaisical, ball in hand. I only caught 5-10 minutes of it, so... Oh, Jesus. Is that Diego? Diego covered in claret. The big man is in the house. Welcome to the show, the big. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We made it in the nick of time. I think we missed the first 90 seconds, but we got here. We got here. What a day. Right, yeah, so South Africa, New Zealand. South Africa, New Zealand? New Zealand, Australia. As we're just getting this blood injury attended to. Liam Williams got a nice gash on his cheek of his own, which probably suggests that he was tackled high, but we're not complaining. We're not whinging about it. The referee will see what he sees. If there's any foul play, the TMO will pick it up. That's what he's there for. So we're going to have a blood injury replacement just to deal with Mossart. Looks like he's probably going to have a stitch. And Who has come on? Didn't see who came on. So free kick for the Lions. Early lift in the line out for South Africa. And they have opted for a scrum. Oh, this rain. I have not escaped the weather today. Let down by Australia were let down by their kicker, only kicking 2 out of 7. That's rough. That's rough. That is that's not ideal, is it? Right then. So, just getting this all set up, and Ali Price will feed that in. And Tom Curry's struggling to get that ball out as Reinach puts pressure on him. And the pavilion is getting wet. Lord above. Apologies if you can hear the rain. That's the joys of being in the pavilion, I'm afraid. Right then. So we'll have this one reset. Lions in a dangerous position. Could have been clinched. Could have clinched the game and got the first win in Auckland in 34 years. But if it were not for Leleslow's rusty boot, not the one. But it does happen. It does happen. Penalty to the Lions. Here we go. Let's get some points on the board. We're well within range, and you would fancy. What's his name? Finn Russell. You'd fancy him from here, just outside the 22. He's scratching around, waiting for the tee, I'd imagine. As Furlong is absolutely turned inside out, ends up facing Courtney Laws on his back. Jesus wept. Sad that the back and forth between Razzie and Gats will end after this. Oh yeah, I think it's been awful for the game. It's been embarrassing as Finn slides this one through and it's 3-3. Yeah, I'm not a big. Like, I like a bit of banter, and I like a bit of niggle, but some of it's been dreadful. Some of it's been so toxic. It's not been nice. Holy cow! Good English summer there. Do you know what I mean? It is absolutely heaving it down. I'm sure that like somebody's above me with like buckets. As when Alan Wynne-Jones gets the offload, and Sutherland trying to get that away. Kick over the top from Russell, and it's on to Josh Adams, who steps here and steps there. Questionable on height, but referee's arm stays down. As Van der Merwe goes it alone. Lions then with a bit of pep in their step as they roll through the phases. Finn Russell just looking for runners inside and out, and the Lions just providing that lovely simple play, and that inside runner line he's ran that about 3 times on the bounce, so it's something he's enjoying. And we've got an advantage for the Lions coming. So again, Furlong then using that inside line, putting Courtney Laws through, and Van der Merwe crabbing across the field, goes absolutely nowhere. And it's lucky that there's advantage, because South Africa are all over that as a couple of players collapse in a heap, and we will come back for the high tackle. Russell clearly doesn't want the game plan. He does not want to put boot to ball. He wants it in the hands. And that's probably the way you're going to beat the box. You're not going to beat them in the air. I said it before the series in the videos I did. You're not going to beat them in the air. You've got to work them. You've got to move them. Again, massively. It's a seatbelt. We're being called back for the seatbelt on Russell, but there's a huge headshot on Van der Merwe that has gone unnoticed by the referee. And that's fine. So Khaleesi just down getting some more tape. As the Lions coach comes over to tell him, get yourself up, get on with it. This slowing the game down malarkey is something they did really effectively in the second test. Just taking the pace out of the game was successful. Anyway, Lions 6 meters out with the line out, and they got on the maul. And ball tracking has given us some hope. Here they come. They splinter through. Wyn Jones. It's not even Wyn Jones. It's Ken Owens. The Sheriff has scored. The Sheriff has scored. Get in there, Lions. There we go. The driving maul. We get to the corner. We set. South Africa try and push the Lions into touch. But the Lions hold firm, shift and open up that defence and drive through the middle into the corner for a try. Happy days, happy days. Jazzy Josh! Yes! Yes, Jazzy Josh! Let's go. Honestly, I'm hoping for a draw purely for the banter. Could you imagine back-to-back tours end in a draw? What would the bookies give you for that? Back-to-back tours ending in a draw. Ken Owens then with his first Lions test try, and Finn Russell will just clear his nose of that bit of haggis from earlier, and he's going to get this kick to go through. Big old chase from Colby, but it deters Finn Russell not, and the scores are now 3-10 as the flames blare out around the empty stadium. You know your maul's in trouble when your nine's in it. Right. South Africa go deep with the kickoff, and huge hit on Jack Conan. These shots have been horrifically ferocious. And Mostert is back on. If you bet on a draw, I think Sportsbet will send a guy over to your house and offer you to pay the rest of your mortgage. Oh, dear. I bet they would, you know. I bet that's big bucks. If you had a tenner on a series draw. Right, so penalty to the Lions. I'm not sure what it was for. I think it might have been for tackle height. Oh no, escorting. Escorting, there you go. Waterboy Razzie is just doing his chin wagging down there. A couple of the boys. As Ali Price feeds Finn Russell. Looking to those forwards then. Looking to get a bit of a driving maul going from open play. Unusual to see, but it does inch forwards once is called by the referee, and it's knocked on by the Lions. So it will be a scrum to South Africa. Interesting move. It's always been illegal. It's called, its technical term is blocking. As the medics are being sent off the pitch for South Africa. I think Curry broke a finger. Did he? Is he still on the pitch? Good man. Hard lad. Yeah, South African... As soon as there's a stop in play, the South African medics are flying on. Normally, just to change a bit of tape. So referees have got a bit wise to that and just sending them away. Wow, South Africa are under pressure on that scrum. They had collapsed, but the ball was at the back, so available to play. And we will have a South African line out because the kick deflected off a Lions player. Right then. So, at the line out, they go up to the front jumper and the maul is set. As Wyn Jones is trapped underneath it. And it sacks. And Khaleesi is squealing that there should be a penalty. And they do get the advantage in the end. I mean, it's fair enough. So, let's see. Oh, I tell you what, full complement of South African players in and around Brian Obana tonight. So, we're just waiting for this line out to get set, as they just have a quick chinwag about what the call is going to be, and up they go at the front again for another maul. And this time the Lions don't try and sack the jumper, and green has gone to ground, says the referee. So South Africa will have to play away, and eventually they do, into a forward pod, driving up to the 10-metre line of the Lions. Pollard puts it up in the air. Liam Williams is there though, and as promised, collects that with ease despite the huge pressure he was under. Jack Conan now has a little run up. Still outside of the 22. Ali Price, though, will go for the aerial route. And it's chased down by Etzebeth. And not enough protection there for Ali Price. Something he's been good with on this tour. Wow, that's a howler. Right, so we've got the Lions line out, and South Africa close the gap, so they'll have the free kick. And Russell fires this downfield On to Mapimpi, who finds Willie LaRue. Back to Mapimpi. Brought down by Wyn Jones. Pollard again goes up into the air, and Russell takes this and takes one in the back as well. And Josh Adams out wide. Oh, and gets the offload away before he gets dragged into touch. And Courtney Laws up on halfway. 16 carries for South Africa. 30 odd for the Lions. 35 tackles made for South Africa. 68 for the Lions. Gain line success. 11 for South Africa. 32 for the Lions are the first quarter stats, really. Bundiaki then is loving a bit of niggle as he squirms and fights to get the ball back. Again, Lions not kicking. Clear decision from Russell's to ignore the plan. Advantage coming. Not rolling away. Williams. Oh, I tell you what, Russell's hands are electric quick. Huge pressure coming, and was able to gather that and get it away cleanly. And we're going to come back for the penalty. Right. Not rolling away. I'm sure someone sat on my roof with a hose. Oh, I tell you what, they've gone to the corner. It was a moment where you just take the 3. But he's gone to the corner. He's nailed the kick. The Lions will be 5 metres out from this, but what a risk. What a risk. Whew. Yeah, Josh, I was just thinking that myself. I would have taken the 3 there. But, yeah. But here come the Lions again, and they're rolling forward now. And it's a penalty against the Lions. Oh. Nigel Owens, what are you saying to me? So he's Tom Curry just detaches from the maul and then gets in the way. Oh, that's a pain. Pollard slips on the kick and does find touch, but it's only just outside of the 22, really. About 5 metres outside the 22, I think. Yeah, Tom Curry just re-enters them all. Just has a little niggle of at Khaleesi. Unneeded, sloppy. Sloppy penalty to give away. And on comes Bobby with the water. Good old Bobby. Tell you what. Oh, if Liam Williams had given it to Josh Adams was in. And it would have been a try, but he threw the dummy, hoping to get the hole, and it didn't come. It didn't come. So come on, we're 30 minutes into this game now. What are we saying? Are we happy with what we're seeing? Are we concerned? Do we think that the age-old tale of this series, the team on top at halftime will lose, is going to play into it? So Lions get away with one there. They knocked it on in the line out, but it wasn't straight. So we'll have a scrum to the Lions. Right. Sam Warburton is just sort of echoing what I was just thinking. Lions are looking sharp in all departments at the minute. Putting all my life savings on for a draw. Wish me luck. Oh, the big. Oh, mate. I hope you're not. I hope you're not. Because I can't see. I mean, the draw is still available, but I wouldn't fancy it. I tell you what, the halftime talk has got to be kill these South Africans off for the Lions, and the South Africans are going to get a bollocking because they haven't been great. Creeping up, that blitz coming. Henshaw with the carry then. Not seen much of him so far. On to Alan Wynne-Jones, who finds the offload to Itoje, who runs through Colby. Oh, and he's fair play to Colby. He clung on, and because he got himself isolated, South Africa win the holding on penalty. Betting's illegal here except for horse racing. Really? Well, every day's a school day. Hong Kong, what a funny old place. But you can go down the market and get deep fried cat. Madness. Might get cancelled for that, I'm not sure. Anyway, great line break from Itoje, but no support coming, and Dilendi does a great job of jackling there and wins that. This time, Lions are closing the gap, and it'll be a free kick to South Africa, as Alan Wynne-Jones is a bit dumbstruck by that one. And Pollard puts the bomb up for Josh Adams, who doesn't take it, and Reinach gets onto it, but it is a knock-on. Whoo-wee. Lions with the scrum then. It's gone a bit bitty again. Nah, food safety standards are a lot better than mainland China. Oh dear. Okay. So you don't have deep fried cat. Sauteed cat. Who's that down? In a lot of pain. Is that Wynne-Jones? Wynne-Jones is down, struggling with his back. It's not what you want to see. But a quick wipe down of the magic sponge, and he's okay. I remember when I was a kid here, you literally could go to a market where they had live chickens in cages. You could choose, and they'd take it back and kill and feather it for you. Ooh. I'll take my plastic packaged one, thank you. They stopped that because of avian flu. Right. Of course, if you haven't already, by the way, do smash that like button. It helps the channel out immensely. I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, now is a great time to go down and hit that red button while you're down there hitting the like. That would be awesome. We're on the road. What should we say today? I think we're on 257 earlier. So let's say 265 by the end of the stream. Can we hit 265 by the end of the stream? We're going to cover the Bedslow Cup. Jazzy Josh has subscribed. Let's go, Jazzy. Let's go. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, my man. That's awesome. Yeah, let's see if we can get 765 by the end of the stream. Come here for the Sevens tournament and I can take you to the infamous Snake Cafe. Oh, mate, I'd love to. I'd love to. As South Africa get the penalty. And to clarify, it's not a cafe where snakes roam freely in the dining area. The sequel to Snakes on a Plane. Snakes in a Caf. Oh, yes. Right, so penalty to South Africa. What should we say for likes? Should we say 15 likes by the end of the stream? We're on 8. I reckon that's doable. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Right then. So, South Africa are going to take the kick, which will, I believe, go through. And it does. It does go through. Snake soup or snake liquor. Let's go. Right. So, Finn Russell will get us back underway. He's just talking to the ref about the state of the pitch. And already that centre spot has completely churned up. As Henshaw having a wrestle with Delandre as it goes down, and he will not release. Oh, he will release. And Tom Curry will get in over the top and get the... Oh, wow. Bit of a controversial one there, but Curry's done well there to get there. Right, Finn Russell goes back to the corner. That clear intent, just a 4-point lead, and you're still going to the corner. And it was a fairly kickable 3 points. He's not interested. He wants sevens. And they've lost it. South Africa win the line out on their own 5. Etzebeth reaches across and it's been played on the floor forwards. So Lions will have a scrum 5 metres out. And you would fancy from here, opposite corner try, Josh Adams. Oh, it could be tasty. Alan Wynne-Jones knocks it on. Well, this could be anything. Alan Wynne-Jones is whinging that... Alan Wynne-Jones is whinging that he's been tapped in the air. Everybody's run on with the water. And just as they've arrived, they've been kicked off. So we've had a quick check. I think we're all good. We're having a scrum to the Lions. 5 metres out. Some more points for the Lions from the new sub, the big boy, Jazzy Josh. Some more points from the Lions before the end of the half. That would be ace. Australia is the next country to face off the Lions, right? Yes, yes. 2025, Australia. Maybe we could be there. Maybe we could be there. If you hit the sub button, maybe we could be there. Could you imagine a live watch along from the stadium? That would be crazy. Right. Anyway, Courtney Laws plays scrum half for Ken Owens. They're under the post now, but still 5 metres out. As the pick and go game rolls on. Furlong has a trundle. And Price looks to go the other way and there's nothing on. So he has to carry his own on his own and has lost the ball. Penalty to South Africa as they're in whooping. Oh, I hate whooping. I hate whooping. 20 seconds left on the clock. And, yeah. Pretty sure security would drag you out and beat you senseless for illegally live streaming the game. Oh, no, it'd be a watch along. It'd be like this. I'd just be in the ground. I'd tell you what I'm seeing as it happens, as opposed to waiting for the telly to tell me what's happening. Also, are you following the Olympics? I have been. I haven't been as vigorously over the last couple of days because I have been camping and telly time has been sparse. But yes, I have been, and I've loved it. It hasn't been. I haven't enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed Rio. But yes, I have enjoyed it. Here go the Boks then from their driving maul. And ball is picked up. So Courtney Laws dives on it and dives on Reinach. Reinach goes to ground and Courtney Laws dives on top of him. What's going on here? Reinach just having a little think about things and just wants to have a little tidy up of players first. Just sending everybody their own separate ways. Go away, go away. Go away, go away. Reinach would right, we're going to have a little look at a dangerous tackle on Courtney Laws. We're checking for a potential late hit of Courtney Laws on the floor. We're looking at number 8 green. If there's nothing here, it's an unplayable maul and it's the end of the first half. But we're looking for possible foul play. Oh, Jesus Christ, how many times are they going to say we're looking for possible foul play? Thousands of Japanese getting COVID just so we can have thousands of the world's best athlete compete and shag each other at the Olympic Village. You best believe. A village full of top shaggers. That's what we've got. That's what we've got. That's all we want. That's all we want. Well, that's fine. So Reynolds said he's happy with it, but the TMO has just said, here's another angle. I mean, his body height's low. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. There we go. There we go. It's half time. It's half time. Jesus Christ. They did not want to do that. Well, there we go. Dallin, absolutely nothing's happening because it's half time now. But there was a potential foul play that was nothing. I didn't see anything that would suggest that there was any more than just a little bit of niggle. So at the half, South Africa 6, the British and Irish Lions 10. Great half of rugby. Lions just playing a little bit more ball in hand stuff, which is good to see. Anyway, right, we are going to take a short break because I need something to drink and I'm desperate for a pee. I haven't peed for 5.5 hours. So my bladder is going to explode. So on that, I will leave you and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Right, we're back. There we go. How we doing? Welcome back for the second half. Just got some stats sent through on Twitter. I thought I'd run through very quickly. Sorry I can't show you on the screen, but I'll go through them now. Obviously the score's 6-10 in favour of the Lions, but set piece. Sorry. Not set piece at all, is it? It's just stats. So tackle success rate, 82% tackle success rate for the Box, 87% for the Lions, 100% goal kicking success for the Box, 67%. Excuse me, 67% for the Lions. Rucks, and here's an interesting one: 95% success at the breakdown for the Box, and 96% for the Lions. However, the Box have 18 successful breakdowns from 19, and the Lions have 46 successful breakdowns from 48. So huge difference in figures there. Line out success, 67% for the Springboks. My word, that is very unlike them. And 86% for the Lions. And then what else have we got? We've got scrums, 100% for the Box, 80% for the Lions. Penalties, 7 conceded by South Africa, and just the 2 from the Lions. But those 2 have been costly, resulting in 6 points. So South Africa will kick us off in just a couple of seconds. So the Lions will need to handle this pressure and now just keep the South Africans away from their try line. That's it. Sounds so easy, doesn't it? Sounds so easy. Interesting. It's interesting talk from the comms there. They think that the Lions have the ref on side. Anyway, here we go. Pollard just waiting for the nod from the referee, who's waiting for the nod from the timekeeper. And we're off and running. So we're about 20 seconds behind ball tracking, which is not unusual. And Jack Conan will take that, and met by Chesney Colby almost instantly as the Lions look to set up this caterpillar and box kick away. High into the night sky, and juggled by, not sure who that was, but certainly juggled. What's your tipple today, by the way, ladies and gents? What are we saying? I've got some more kangaroo piss. I have been on the Stella all weekend, though. All week. It's been lovely. The Stella, a bit of Merlot. Been living the dream in South Wales. One of my favourite places to visit. Good old Saundersfoot and Tenby. So, what are we having? We've got... There's no knock. There's no knock on there. But we are going to have a scrum for South Africa. So we will get this one set up. Nobody in any real rush, as Alan Wynne and Itoji are the first to set. And, of course, the obligatory first scrum of a half reset. Don't think there were any changes at half time either. So, oh, fuck's sake. Water boys are on again. Finn Russell equally frustrated by that, as he says, no one's bringing me my iron brew. He's had his Twix at half time. He's happy boy. There's like 20 water boys on. I don't... How many water boys are you allowed? So, what are we... Oh, we're getting some running repairs to a boot. As Razzie is back on barking his orders. 2 minutes in, and he's got plenty to say. And the ball's fed in eventually. And now it's a penalty for the Springboks for collapsing. Wyn Jones collapses that. He's struggling with his back by the looks of it. Interesting point being brought up by Will Greenwood. Is that just asking Nigel Owens he's just talking about feeding and why is it acceptable to put it in at the second row's feet, which is fair enough. Yeah, and Wyn Jones, clearly struggling with his back, has come off. So an early call for Mako, but he's more than up to the challenge of 35 minutes. And again, it's another free kick for the gap being closed. And just wants to have a chat with the captains. So Itoji closed the gap that time. Right, so next time somebody closes the gap, it's going to be a penalty. What are we saying on Twitter? Let's get some chat around. The game that promised so much in the first half looks like it's being dragged back down now. Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong. Rock and roll. As Nick Heath at the pear tree having a little chat with Jim Hamilton. Lovely. Love a bit of Nick Heath. Quality commentator. Mostart then carries into contact. Brought down by Bundyaki. Reinach squirts out behind him, but he's able to grab hold of it and spin it out to Etzebeth. Box being met by a wall of red at the moment. As Visa's brought down by Wyn Jones. Again, South Africa, same as the Lions in the first half, forward play is just not going forward, which is panicking them. As Pollard sends Reinach the other way. Spots the gap and Pollard in the hole. Offloads off the floor. Just about finds Reinach, who's having a little snipe away himself. Colby steps into scrum half and flicks it out. Just 4 points the difference as Pollard puts one up in the air. It's charged down and Russell has to volley it into touch. It's great work from Lions defence there. And it's The mist is descending on Cape Town. It's really foggy in there. Already in this first 6 minutes, 80% possession to South Africa, which is pretty much the polar opposite of the first half. Again, we've got more medics on the pitch. So Etzebeth has got ice on his shoulder. And Dwayne Vermeulen warming up on the bench. Oh, sorry, no, not Dwayne Vermeulen, sorry. He's not even on the squad, is he? How long till kickoff? We've kicked off, mate. We're 46 minutes into the game. Well, this got awkward. We've got about half an hour left. If you're in the UK, it's on Sky Sports. If you're in South Africa, it's on Super Sports. I'm guessing it's on Stan in Australia. As Bundiaki doesn't roll away. Oh, sorry, Curry doesn't roll away, but Bundiaki is in there too quickly with the strip. So we've got Tom Curry hasn't let him go. So that's not right. We've got a penalty straight in front of the posts, 39.6 metres out from South Africa. It's his furthest attempt, so we will see how he gets on, but you would fancy him for this, really. Oh, and it's off the post! And here comes Josh Adams up and out of the 22. As Finn Russell spins it out to Bundiaki. Has a little charge up the pitch. Alan Wynne. Ali Price screaming at the box to get off the ball, but the referee is happy that they are trying to... And here we go. Referee just whispering to the 9, do not try and milk a penalty out of me. It won't happen. So Price goes up into the air and... South Africa are bundled into touch. So net gain for the Lions and possession. What a time to hit the post. The rugby paper just tweeting out a picture of... see if I can get it. Let's see if I can find it. When we've got a break in the play, I'll try and bring it up and we can talk about it. But both sides are just as bad as the other. I'm not condoning either side here. As Lions knock it on, Jack Conan going at the ball with one hand. And still handbags going on. Lots of chitter chatter. So we're going to have a scrum. We'll wait for somebody to get injured, and then I've got this picture now. We'll have a look at it. It's just gone a little bit flat for the Lions now. They're having to defend hard and work hard. And again, it's fed into the second row's feet as the Lions hold this scrum firm. And up come the front rows, and we'll have a reset. Scrum again. I tell you what, let's have a quick look at this now. What we're just talking about, scrums. Let's see. No. There we go. Have a look at this. Tell me how that is being pushed down the middle of the scrum. And both sides are as bad as the other. There's no way that is going to go down the middle of the scrum. And that's just not good enough from World Rugby, because there is no directive from them to support a referee to improve this. And it's a free kick to South Africa. Right. So we're going to have another scrum. There we go. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? On feeding at scrum time? It really winds me up in the professional game. It's really frustrating for me. And again, just holding that scrum, trying to tire those Lions defenders, and Henshaw with the tackle on Pollard, and in. And the Lions get the turnover. Not sure who got that, but it was a great bit of work. Great bit of jackling. And it's back to Finn Russell, who has to have a little step before he kicks, and Chesney Colby is under the ball and he's got some space. Laws goes after him. And, they're going to check a tackle from Russell. It's not a lot he could do. And it's a penalty to the Lions. So we are going to come back and look at the tackle on Colby, who has stayed down. Right, we're going to have a look at this. So on field, they're saying no foul play. The ball carrier slips. Oh, and I tell you what, Finn Russell is lucky with the slip. Oh. So the right foot slips. So we're just going to keep rolling this back and forward. I mean, I think there's mitigation there. I think he slipped. It's considerably lowered his height. He's tried to wrap him up. There's no force. Referee says there is a mitigating factor. Penalty kick against Finn Russell only. Lucky, 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 lucky. I like that the referees have got more control in these tests. They're looking at the big screen and they're making the decision. The TMO is just saying it. Well, the TMO is basically there just to orchestrate the footage, which is what I like. Yeah, and Alan Wynne just trying to just trying to get some clarity around that. We're back. On comes the tea. Yeah, Nick Heath on Twitter just says that's a rugby incident. Another South African on Twitter, should have been a red. Not sure about that. Not sure that was a red. Right. What are your thoughts? If you're watching the game, was it a red for you? As Pollard drills this and misses it again. Drilled that one really low. It looks wet out there. I'm wondering if he's struggling with his studs. Finn Russell just having a little... oh, he's just having a little stroll around the 22. Just a little bit of a shoe shine shuffle and off we go. Love it. I do love Finn Russell's swagger. He frustrates me immensely, and I'd hate to play with him. But there's no doubt he's a wizard. That's a great take from Van der Merwe. As Lions get the ball, Cowan Dickey is now on. So Ken Owens is off. And Russell puts boot to ball right down the middle of the pitch. And Willie LaRue will kick back, and we will have some territory. Jesus. Oh. Edge of your seat stuff. Here we go. So here come the bomb squad. Time is off. What's going on now? Up we go. Courtney Laws at the front is lifted, and then Bundiaki will carry up in midfield. Oh no! Oh, no look pass from Tom Corrie, and overshoots Finn Russell, and then Mako Vinopolo manages to recover it, and Courtney Laws, great work from him as well, squirts out the back, and he is now able to reset it, but Lions back in their own half. And Lions will look to escape through the air. And advantage knock on red, but here come Willie LaRue, Chesley Colbury on the outside, just Williams to beat, and he does. Oh, it's a try for South Africa. Oh, we're going to check We're going to check the knock-on. We're going to check the knock-on. Oh. On-field decision try. Oh. I tell you what, look, first time in the series, really, Chesney Colby has had some space to work in, and he's took it. But we're gonna come back and look. We're gonna come back and look. Wow. Well, no clear evidence it's a knock-on. We want some more angles. We want some more angles to see if we can find... It does go forward off a Toji. That's not the shoulder, though. It's off a South African arm first. Oh, that rolls up the arm for me. Arm onto shoulder. There's nothing clear and obvious, so you've got it. If it's try awarded on field, then it's got to be a try, isn't it? I don't want it, obviously, but Sky have awarded it. The Sky ball. Yeah, he's not happy that it's clear and obvious. So, but we're going to have another look. Marius Jonker just saying, I think you're on the right. You're on the right track, but. So it will stand. It will stand. Alan Wynne is not happy. So it's a 1 point game, but it's a 1 point game against. It's a 1 point game against the Lions. Right. Here we go. Got to chase the game. What has the Magic Man Finn Russell got in the tank? Because this is going through, isn't it? It is. 13-10 is the score. And squeaky bum time, Lions fans. We need 4 points to win this. Oi, the big. Where's your money at? Where's your money at for an 82nd minute drop goal to draw the series? Could you imagine? Here we go. Allende carries up. Bundiaki having a bit of a tug on the caterpillar, and Reynolds doesn't like it and just tells him no. But Liam Williams knocks it on now. And already, instantly, South Africa have got their tails up as Pollard sticks one in straight down the throat of Liam Williams, who calls for the mark. Right. Chesney Colby has only scored 9 test tries, but one was the winner against New Zealand in New Zealand. One was the winner in the game that sealed the Rugby Championship. One was the winner in the World Cup final, and this could be the winner in the Lions series. Oh, it's ominous, isn't it? Thank you, Squidge. Right. $22 left on the clock. On comes Kyle Sinclair for Tag Furlong. On comes Conor Murray for Ali Price. Let's go is his message to Finn Russell. Big scrum now for... Why have they got the scrum there? What haven't they showed us there? The mark was called, and that's the last we saw. Oh, crumbs. Carl Sinclair just closes his eyes as the referee talks to him, just going, go to your happy place, bro. Go to your happy place. Right. 20 minutes on the clock. 3 points in the game. Who's calling it which way? Which way are you calling it? Talk to me, people. 60 of us, of our beautiful faces in here. What are we saying? Of course, if you are enjoying the stream, as always, don't forget to like. It's a penalty to the Lions! Hinging. There we go. And we're 2 subs away from our goal for the stream, by the way, of 765. We would love for you just to just trot on down there and slap that big old red button for me. That would be beautiful. Pitsy's in. Welcome, welcome. Go Bok. I mean, I'm not with you, brother, but we'll take it. We'll take it. As long as we get a result. We don't want another drawn series. That would be crazy, though, wouldn't it? A drawn series. Alan Jones is going off for Adam Beard. Rob Warren! Thank you so much for the sub, Rob. You little legend, you. 1 to go for that big old 765. 8 for our likes goal of 20 as well. So if you haven't hit the like button, do that too. Diego's in. Peter Henning wants some Bok love as well. And Diego wants some Boks as well. Van der Merwe carries up to the 10. Gets a bit of a slap in the chops, but all fine, says the referee. Sinclair into midfield, and now Henshaw gets caught. And we've got a charge after the pass from Visser, who equally has covered in claret. So many boys covered in blood as he has split his eye open. Just above his eye, to be fair. Not his actual eye. But now Russell points at the posts. 40 metres out, in front. That's really, really, really silly. 18 minutes left on the clock. Oh, I'm saying it's 40. It's 44 metres. Let's go. We got that 765. Thank you so much, whoever that was. I didn't get a notey on that, but thank you. I appreciate your love. Whew. Right, come on, Finn. Straight down the heart of it. And it's all square in Cape Town. What am I seeing? Oh, I can't cope. I can't cope. No. That was Peter Heading. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for the subby, man. Oh, and Sam Simmons is on. Oh, right. Here we go. Courtney Laws then with the ball just outside of the 22. Visa is off for a blood replacement and a penalty as Etzebeth runs around the back and ignores the referee, and the ball's not out. So Finn Russell will kick downfield. Good point. Sam Simmons is now officially a Test Lion. Can't get a game for England, but he's a Test Lion. He made it. This looks like a tight game. Oi, oi, I was 765. Shout out to the Fend, best tractor brand. Let's go, Marley. Thank you so much. Marley likes cows and tractors. I love that name. Thank you so much, Marley. I love that. Thank you. And Tom Curry caught holding on. It's going to be a tight 15 minutes. It's going to be tweet like a tiger. Substitution. Off goes Pollard. Look who it is. Look who's come on. Mornay Stain. Yes, the big man is in. Hello, TK. What are you saying, buddy? This has got tense, mate. This has got super tense. But no matter the result, me and TK are going to go and get white girl wasted tonight. Ain't that the truth? Gonna go and get white girl wasted. Right. Line out. Being driven back. Oh, South Africa, use it once. Yes, mate, I am so ready for the pub later. And it's oh, Mornay Stain, it's in range. Oh. It's a penalty to South Africa. You best believe. Here we go. Mornay Stain to take the lead. No need, Peter. He's got the pen. His last test match 5 years ago. He's literally been brought in for this. 37 years old. Probably thought he'd never wear a test jersey again. And here he is. To take the lead. 14 minutes from the end of a Lions series. And it's good. Oh, God. You couldn't write this shit, man. Sorry I couldn't be it. I jump in it all day. I've been ripping out the kitchen flooring. Have you? You love a bit of DIY at the minute, mate. Are you turning 40 or 30, 32? What am I hearing? Right. Russell goes long into the 22 and Stain says, I'm too old to be kicking backwards and forwards. Liam Miller in the house. What are we saying? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you could join us as Moray Stain dragged down just outside of his 22. Lions all over it. And the referee is not blown his whistle because Itoje has stole it. Pressure now on the box. Henshaw changes direction, looking for a hole. Can't find one. Great flick from Williams. Van der Merwe. Oh, he's carved down inside the 22. Conor Murray then finds Sinclair. Here we go. The rain kicking down on the pavilion. But the sun is shining in Cape Town. Finn Russell finds... Oh, Courtney Laws. That was a beautiful little lift. Again, Russell gets the offload away. Henshaw skips and darts and weaves and doesn't get absolutely anywhere. From Napoleon onto Sinclair. The pace is unreal. As... Oh, Josh Adams sees a hole and heads towards it, but he can't get there. Lions knocking on the door. Bundyaki then has a go. Cleaved down by Vincent Koch. Advantage coming for not rolling away. Sinclair. More advantage and the whistle is blown. And then Josh Adams gives him a little cheeky nudge. Whoa! Jeez Louise. I did it today because tomorrow I know I'll be hanging. You and me both, brother. You and me both. What are we saying? We're going back to the initial one. Not rolling away. Oh. Conor Murray just using... Oh, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? Finn Russell has gone to the corner. Almost in front of the posts, 15 metres out, we can level the game. We've gone to the corner. Pressure on the Cowan-Dickey throw. Courtney Laws gets hold of it. And it's sacked. Great sack from South Africa. Nothing wrong with that. Couple of Lions guys screaming for it, but it's not. There's nothing wrong with that. Cowan-Dickey goes alone with Sam Simmons on his shoulder. Vunipola, 2 metres out now. He's over the line. He's going to be held up. He's going to be held up. Oh, and I've knocked my camera off. I've knocked the camera off. Oh, it's all going on. It's all going on. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that, folks. I got a bit excited. Oh. So a 5 metre scrum. Etzebeth on the floor being offered an energy gel. So he's obviously in a bit of lol. Thanks, mate. You're welcome. I don't know what you're welcome for, but you're welcome. And welcome in, by the way. Good of you to join us. We are living the dream. My heart is thumping. Oh, oi, 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 oi. 13 likes on the stream, by the way. It'd be amazing if we could get to 20. That would be the nuts. So we're 7 away from that. So if you'd be so kind as to jump on down and just give us a little love tap on that like button. And while you're there, hit the sub one as well. We got more rugby coming up next week. We're gonna try and get up early and do Australia, New Zealand, because what's better than the Bedslow Cup? So do join us. Here we go. The clock isn't back on yet, but no, don't unsub. Don't unsub. Why are people unsubbing? Right, here we go. Conor Murray with the put in. Down goes the scrum. Curry trying to show the referee the picture. All South African front row on their bellies. Well, you've got to argue there. Right. We'll reset. Hasn't been so keen right now to give penalties at the scrum time. So, and again, it's moving a lot. So, both teams, settle yourselves, boys. Keep your balance and await my call is the instruction from the referee. We're 1 like away from the 20. Can we do it? Can we do it? People unsubscribing left, right, and centre. We're now 1 away from our target of 765. We got 1 over it, but never mind. Never mind. We're having a lovely time. That's all that matters. Here we go. Ball in. Get the ball in. Oh! And Sinclair puts a knee to the ground. And there we go. Right. Mornay Stain sends it long. How long? Well, I think that's a little harsh considering the last one, but fair enough. Sinclair just coming down the ref's mic, apparently. Don't back a penalty up. Good professionalism there. And they're rolling now as South Africa, but they're rolling towards the touchline and they're up and over halfway. Quagga Smith then eventually brought to ground legally. And a knock on. So the Lions now have the ball. Beard swings one to Henshaw. Got no option, so has to run. And does so well. B Street Man. Oh, he's all on his own though. Can he get support there? And it's a Lions penalty for coming in at the side. Yantis comes round the back and... Oh, Take the 3. Fuck me, take the 3. Please take the 3. Lions to kick a last minute penalty. I don't think my heart could take it, mate. I don't think my little heart could take it. Oh, Robbie Henshaw. I mean, I don't like the guy. I don't rate him, but it was a great little run. Oh. Sinclair asking for the corner, but bigger. Finn Russell. He's having none of it. He's going for the posts, and ball tracking tells us that it's all level again. What am I seeing? Any penalty now? Any penalty in your own half? Jesus Christ. Five minutes to go. Rock and roll. Two drawn Lions tours in a row. We've been talking about it all day, mate. Sports bet. Time to pay my mortgage. Mornay gonna drop kick from his own 22, I bet, as well. Murray puts it up in the air and Willie LaRue returns it. Only bounces to Murray, who gives it to Cowan-Dickey, who steps one, beats the second. How stupid can the bot be to make that mistake? Oh, it was a bad mistake. Russell bangs one down the middle. Who's going to... Oh, well. It's going to go into the dead ball zone. Morley Stain. He's dropped it and he's been tackled. Well, he's given a 22. Yeah, we've done that one. Don't use Christ's name in vain. Oh, did I say Jesus Christ? Oh, sorry. Well, he can't play rugby because his hands are full of holes. Right. Please get the draw. Nah, he's never touched that back. He's never touched that back. Oh, and Henshaw slips. And Russell fires this one into the air. Long way up. Three minutes left on the clock. An advantage over for whatever it was. And no, it's a knock on from Finn Russell this time. And Allende, sorry. And he's eventually dragged down. Is staying in the pocket. I can't see him in the pocket. He is floating in the pocket on the 10-metre line. South Africa looking just to work field position. It is a penalty. But he's tapped and gone. And the referee has saved him. He's not on the mark. Oh. Wow. Why is Khaleesi having words with him? Right. $90 left. Murray's asked for some clarity. Khaleesi's trying to send him away. And it all rests on this kick. Wow. Question marks. Watchalong by you're so quiet. I'm just trying to wait for something to happen at the minute, but okay. Here we go. Right. Is it going to go? Oh, it goes through. Fair enough. Right, here we go. 90 seconds on the board. What can Lions do to undo this? What a nail biter. What a nail biter. Peter, go back. He's loving life. What a series. It's been the most toxic series. It's a great restart. And the Toji's got it. That's where we're at, Liverpool FC Fitzy. That's where we're at. I've knocked the bloody camera off again. Here we go. Henshaw. There's 5 on him. But they're able to get him clear. Let's see if we can get this back in. There we go. And it's a scrum for the Lions. The game was lost the minute Russell came on. Oh, I don't know. I think that's harsh. I think that's harsh. The clock is 2 seconds away from going red. I thought Russell's played well. I thought Russell played well. R.I.P. the draw. It's still on, isn't it? Unless you've seen something I haven't. It's still on. Any penalty. Russell has been a great addition. No back-to-back draws. Right. I don't know. They're just talking on comms whether you quick strike this and get it out, or if you try and get the double shove on. Against the box, I'm saying get this out. Get this out. Archie's in. Don't you say anything about Finn. He's a legend. He's had a good game, mate. He's had a good game. BMC, enjoyed your coverage. Thank you so much for joining us, my man. Thank you so much for joining us. I say my man, you could be my lady, but whichever. Thank you for your support. Here we go. Here we go. It goes down. It's a box pen. It's all over. It's all over. Congratulations, South Africa. The Lions have lost the tour. They've lost the series. It's probably going to be Alan Wynn's last. Oh, they've still got to get this ball off the field. So they are going to have to tap this and kick, but if they remember... Oh, Archie's not loving it. It's all done. It's all done. Yeah. Yes, man. We take it all. I wouldn't say you took it all. You got taken all the way. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You had to come back into this. You had to come back into this. You had to spit your dummy out, and you had to dig deep. I wouldn't say we gave you that. No, well done, Lions. A shame, but really well played. Indeed, indeed. That was close. That was indeed close. Don't mind losing games like that. Don't mind losing games like that. It's agony, but it was a good game of rugby. Played in the right spirit. That, in fact, that final test for me was the best of the three. Really showing much better values of the game than we've seen in the last couple from both teams. 24 years with no win over the Boks. Well, we got one, didn't we? We got one. We'll take one win. Dan, thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Right. That is it. We're back next week. We go again. There's no sleep for us. There's no rest for us. We go again, and we are covering Australia, New Zealand. I haven't seen the details of it, to be honest. I haven't really been following the Bedslow Cup. As I say, I watched 10 minutes of the game this morning, but it is what it is. Right. We will see you next weekend. As always, face down, ass up. That's the way we like to rock.